President Uhuru, this is your final term. We need your legacy to follow you. We need a legacy that proves that you brought change to the way systems are governed in this country. The governance system in this country, you have the opportunity. Between now and 2022, you still have enough time to be able to change the direction this country is moving. Let it not just be politics. Let it be real. Let us realize what we are supposed to be having as a country. A united Kenya will only be attained if service delivery to the taxpayer is evident. That is what we want to see. Take care of the healthcare workers of this country. We need them. We want to offer an opportunity to even join the mediation team to bring this impasse to an end as the Union of Kenya Civil Servants. We no longer want Kenyans dying. We want Kenyans to move and be happy. Children are going to school with healthcare workers on strike, from the nurse to the doctor. What is going to happen when they go to school? The increase in numbers of facilities to be contracted by NHIF does not resolve the problem. The only thing that will resolve a problem is when people agree to reason together. Let us reason together. And I call upon my colleagues in the healthcare unions, in the health sector unions, to be prepared to work with us so that we can bring this stalemate to an end. Kenyans need us, and let us not be used by politicians. The government is just a manager of the resources that are being produced by the Kenyans. It is high time, my brothers and sisters out there in the labor movement, to come out. Let us come out together as one, and let us seek a solution to the current impasse. It is not something that has come up with the corona pandemic. It is something that has been persisting since devolution. In fact, from 2014, we witnessed the first strike. This was occasioned by the dilapidated state of the health facilities in this country. And in fact, if the government was serious, this is one of the areas that they should have first addressed, because HR issues are easy to manage. All the windows of negotiation have been closed, so that he's throwing out the water and the baby from the basin. Coming in with a finality and saying that we are sacking healthcare workers, we are employing new ones. One of the things that the health workers have been clamoring for was increase of health workers. So you don't sack others and then employ others. You are creating even a more severe situation than we already have. What you're supposed to do is to increase the numbers so that we can be able to improve on the healthcare systems in this country. I do not agree with Mutahi Kagwe at all. I do not agree. If that is the position of the government, it is not right. What we need to do is approach this issue with sobriety, because the standoff between the healthcare workers and the government means the general public is suffering. When it comes to issues of stagnation, civil servants countrywide have stagnated. What measures have the government put to ensure that they resolve that problem? It is not a problem that is only affecting health workers. And by other civil servants not going on strike, it does not mean that they are comfortable. It's only trying to look at the commitment that the government has. Look at the problems in delayed salaries. This is not, it is a problem that is being created by the entire government. I'm not going to put it to the county governments, neither am I going to put it to point fingers at the national government. But the entire government, the Republic of Kenya government, is the one that is causing the whole problem. And I think a time to resolve issues on matter salary is now. Today, there is a very big problem when it comes to remittances of deductions from civil servants. I want to give an example of Mombasa County, where the cooperative bank has withheld salaries of the employees simply because the county government has not remitted deductions for personal loans owed to the cooperative bank. Now those people don't have salary. We are going into Christmas. What are they going to celebrate with? In another few days, what we will be doing is we will be taking our children to school. How are those civil servants expected to take their children to school? Their only source of income is the salary. If it is being withheld, where do you expect them to get money to take their children to school? The Employment Act is very clear that the employer is supposed to provide adequate health care to its employees. The employee is not supposed to be contributing to NHIF so that they can benefit from their contributions. Their contributions are purely for the social scheme. It is an obligation in the Act that every employee is supposed to contribute to the National Hospital Insurance Fund. It is not meant for them. The employer is supposed to ensure that they provide that adequate care. How about the county governments? Why should they continue subjecting their employees to torture? They cannot access health care. So how do you expect someone to be comfortable as they are working when they have their sick people? It's time this changed. It is time this changed. And I'm calling upon the labor movement in this country. I think we will need to change the narrative. We need to sit down together as one and come up with a solution to the problems that are affecting the employees of this country. We can no longer walk divided. Let us come out together. Let us work together as a team and come with a resolution to the current challenges that we are experiencing. We cannot continue living the way we are living.